Yeah, sir, do you have a young man, a child?
No.
No, you don't. I'm sorry, this is John McNeely from Lucky Superstore Security.
Uh-huh.
And we had a young man in here that gave us this phone number, the Harris residence, for his supervisor.
No. I don't have any children.
Okay, well, we had the young man was in the store today, sir. And he was in the magazine aisle, and he whipped out Teen Bop magazine. And we thought he was going to steal it, looking at the surveillance tape. It turns out he was there with a bunch of juvenile friends, and as part of a dare, after a few minutes of reading the magazine, he actually whipped it out and began to masturbate on aisle 6.
Yeah.
Now, the store does not wish to press charges. However, we did want to make you aware of this.
I see. What, do you remember his name?
Sir, I don't have all that information with me. All I know is we had a cleanup on aisle 6. The aisle was very cluttered, and it took about an hour to clean up. And there were some eyewitnesses there, and we do have a surveillance video.
No, I don't know him.
You don't know him, sir?
No.
Have you yourself masturbated in a magazine aisle before?
Big pardon?
I'm just trying to see, so you do not know this young man at all?
His name was what?
I'm sorry, sir, he did not give us his name. He refused to talk. We let the police take care of that.
But I can't get his name. I wouldn't know whether I know him or not.
Okay, do you have any family members at all there?
Any family members that's what?
Is there anyone with you right now, sir?
No.
No, not at all?
No.
Well, I guess that's it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't condone masturbating in the magazine aisle, correct?
Oh, no. We're just doing no kind of stuff like this.
Well, I mean, that's just disgusting if you ask me.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've done some childhood pranks, though.
Mm-hmm. Well, he did that in the store.
Oh, yes, sir. He was there. He whipped out Teenie Bop magazine. It had the front cover was Leonardo DiCaprio. From the video surveillance that we have, he apparently took it out, grinned, looked up at the camera, flipped us the bird, if you know what I mean, and then began to proceed beating his meat.
Mm-hmm. He must be sick.
I don't know. I mean, he looked like a pretty healthy young stud, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
He apparently did okay. I mean, I guess the guys over in aisle 3, the bags of chips were cluttered from him in aisle 6. And that's a pretty good shot. All of our security mirrors were covered. It was disgusting. And you don't know him?
No, I don't know.
No, you don't know him?
He gave you my name?
He gave you the Harris residence and this phone number, sir.
That we knew him.
I'm sorry?
That's what he gave us?
That's what he gave us, sir. He said, that's my dad, and he said to call it up, and he said that you actually told him it would be quite all right if he were to wail on himself in the middle of the store.
Oh, I never knew. I don't know nothing about that.
Are you sure, sir? I mean, we don't wish to press charges. We're just calling for information. Your son is going to be in no trouble.
No, I don't. Otherwise, you can't give a name. I don't know whether I know him or not.
Yeah, he also urinated in the Slurpee machine.
Yeah.
And that's not a flavor that we like to endorse.
Yeah, I was his dad.
I'm sorry?
He said I was his dad?
Yes, sir. He said that you were his biological father, and that his real mother didn't care about him because she was a lesbian.
What kind of looking guy was he?
He was tall. He was actually about 5'9". His penis was about 8 inches in size.
And I know he's lying. I ain't got no children yet.
Your children? Oh, not yet?
I got a daughter in Minnesota and a son in Los Angeles, and that's it.
You do have a son in Los Angeles.
And he retired.
Okay, so he probably wouldn't be masturbating in our aisles.
Oh,
no. Well, it's actually quite an occurrence that you wouldn't expect to see. It happens rather often.
No, he's lying. I don't know.
We had one guy frozen stiff, literally, in the freezer department one day. Disgusting. Looked like an adolescent popsicle.
No, I know nothing about it.
You sure you know nothing about him? Do you know any of the neighborhood kids around there, if they would be masturbating to Teen Bop magazine?
No, I wouldn't.
None of your neighbors have children, sir?
No. Most everybody on this street is retired.
Okay. Do you know any retirees that would be masturbating in our aisles?
No.
Do any of them look young?
No.
Sir, I understand getting it up is hard among retirees. I mean, I can understand, I can sympathize. I mean, I understand that a loss of bladder control is about just as bad as not being able to have an erection. Yet the bottom line is we had a major cleanup on aisle 6, and that's all I'm trying to say. I mean, we've spent lots of money on overtime paying our immigrant janitors, picking it up, and we need to get to the bottom of this.
No, I don't know nothing about it.
You don't know nothing about them. Sir, I'm very sorry to disturb you, and you have a pleasant evening. Feel free to masturbate in our aisles anytime. Thank you.